Lidl has built an empire on one simple promise: high-quality products at unbeatable prices. However, recent laboratory results from 2024 and 2025 have uncovered the terrifying truth hiding behind those unnaturally low price tags. In the next few minutes, you'll discover 4 product categories you must immediately remove from your shopping list, and I'll reveal the genuinely safe alternatives you can find in the very same store. From fish products riddled with pesticides to exclusive organic lines contaminated with banned chemical substances, these 4 categories prove that some bargains end up costing you far more than just money. If you're tired of being an unwitting guinea pig in Lidl's profit maximization experiment, please show your support for this investigation. Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, because your family's health is not something you can find in the weekly specials flyer, no matter what it claims. We'll start our countdown with the item at number 4, Lidl's Ocean Sea Salmon. This product sits in the refrigerated aisle, catching your eye with its beautiful packaging. It's marketed as being rich in omega-3 fatty acids, making it seem like the perfect choice for anyone focused on their health. But behind the pristine image of Norwegian fjords lies an industrial nightmare. It all comes down to a chemical called ethoxyquin. This substance has been banned for years in the United States as a pesticide for protecting crops. However, it remains legal in the fish farming industry as a preservative for animal feed. Ethoxyquin essentially works to chemically mummify the feed, preventing the industrial pellets from going rancid. The problem is that this substance accumulates directly in the fatty tissue of the salmon. When you eat this fish, the ethoxyquin enters your system directly. Studies on animals have demonstrated that this substance can cause severe liver damage and kidney failure. Lidl is selling you this farmed salmon at a suspiciously low price, but the reality behind that bargain is a fish that lived in a floating industrial feedlot. They are packed in so tightly that they literally swim in their own filth for months on end. To prevent mass die-offs in these conditions, fish farmers deploy a chemical arsenal of preservatives and antibiotics. The salmon you believe is a healthy choice becomes a hollow shell pumped full of pesticides. Its omega-3 content is diluted by cheap, soy-based feeds that offer practically no nutritional value for the fish or for you. A 2024 study by the Consumer Foundation Protest revealed that Lidl's products consistently contain far more pesticide residues than those of its rivals. In their conventional apples, a staggering 9 different pesticide compounds were detected. For comparison, samples from Aldi showed only 4. Before we dive into the absolute bottom of the barrel in Lidl's meat department, we need to have a serious talk about your shopping habits. Everyone wants to save money, of course. But at what point does saving a few dollars cross a line and become a dangerous gamble with your own health? It's time to be truly honest with yourself. How many times in the last 30 days have you bought meat or fish from Lidl because the price was just too tempting to pass up? Drop a 1 in the comments if you regularly grab items from Lidl's own budget meat or seafood brands. Type a 2 if you're already starting to have second thoughts. I'm really curious how many of you are part of the Lidl loyalist community here. Coming in at number 3 on our list, Lidl's premium rolled bacon. This particular cured meat product became the epicenter of a major food safety scandal. If the salmon was unsettling, this meat product is a veritable biological battlefield. In November of 2025, the USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service issued an urgent public health alert. The bacteria Listeria monocytogenes was discovered in the 3.5-ounce packages of this bacon, specifically with the lot number 205.1761. Listeria monocytogenes poses a grave threat to pregnant women, the elderly, and anyone with a weakened immune system. The manufacturer, in this case, was a supplier based out of rural North Carolina. And here's the truly terrifying part. What makes Listeria so uniquely dangerous? This bacteria can survive and even multiply at standard refrigerator temperatures. Most consumers believe that cold storage protects them, but Listeria doesn't care about your fridge. The bacteria continues to grow while you store the product, thinking it's perfectly safe. Symptoms include a high fever and severe muscle aches. In serious cases, victims can develop meningitis or a life-threatening blood infection. For pregnant women, the bacteria can trigger a miscarriage or stillbirth. The infection crosses the placental barrier and attacks the fetus directly. And this wasn't just some isolated incident. Back in September of 2023, the FSIS initiated a recall of 14-ounce packages of Heartland Farms ground beef. Lab tests revealed the presence of salmonella in 3 out of 5 samples tested. The producer was a major meat packing facility based out of Omaha, Nebraska. Then, in October of 2025, Prime Cuts brand beef tartare was pulled from shelves after testing positive for Shiga toxin-producing E. coli. That specific product had already been distributed to stores in 7 different states. A consumer protection agency conducted an investigation in 2022, inspecting 22 separate Lidl locations. What they found was shocking. Inspectors discovered violations in 7 of those stores. That means nearly 32% of the locations had serious compliance failures. The violations included a complete lack of unit pricing on 74% of the questioned products, incorrectly calculated unit prices, and shelf prices that didn't match the higher prices charged at the register, always to the customer's detriment, of course. Lidl sells these meat products at rock-bottom prices, and the official inspection data reveals a pattern of quality control failures throughout their entire supply chain. When you're paying less than $3 a pound for meat, you're not getting a bargain, you're buying a ticking time bomb. From meat contaminated with deadly bacteria, we move on to a product that nearly every American family has in their fridge. Coming in at number 2 on our list, their store brand cola. Let's head over to the beverage aisle. Here's a product that almost every household recognizes: Freeway Cola. For about $1 a liter, Lidl offers a knockoff that looks strikingly similar to the global brand leader. But this unnaturally low price comes at a devastating cost to your family's metabolism. A chemical analysis shows that Freeway Cola acts as an unprecedented sugar bomb. With approximately 11 grams of sugar per 100 milliliters, a single bottle contains the equivalent of 33 sugar cubes. Einstein's rule. Why is this concentration so catastrophically dangerous? This isolated industrial sugar hits your bloodstream faster than a Formula One car accelerating off the line. Think of your metabolism as a small, controlled furnace. When you drink Freeway Cola, you're pouring a ton of highly explosive gasoline into that furnace. The metabolic furnace explodes. Your pancreas has to flood your system with an emergency dose of insulin to prevent a diabetic shock. Over time, this leads to type 2 diabetes and chronic inflammation in every system of your body. But the sugar is just the beginning. The formula uses aspartame as an artificial sweetener. The World Health Organization now classifies this substance as potentially carcinogenic. There's also the caramel coloring, produced using ammonia compounds. During its production, byproducts are created which have caused cancer in animal studies. At Lidl, for about $1 a liter, you're not buying refreshment. You are buying an artificial chemical mixture that keeps your immune system in a state of constant inflammation. American children are consuming these products every single day, while their parents believe they're making sensible, budget-conscious decisions. From liquid sugar designed to get children addicted, we move to the disgraceful leader of this list, a product that represents the ultimate betrayal of consumer trust. Number 1 on our list, Lidl's Bio-Organic Apple. This product should make you question everything Lidl says about quality and safety. Many customers walk into Lidl searching for healthier options. They see the Bio-Organic label and immediately feel a sense of relief. Finally, something safe. Finally, something free from pesticides. Finally, something worth a higher price of $3.99 a pound. Here, Lidl's deception reaches its absolute peak. An investigation in May of 2025 by a leading consumer watchdog foundation detected chlorantraniliprole in Lidl's bio-organic apples. This substance is explicitly forbidden in organic farming. Let me repeat that. A pesticide that is expressly banned in organic production appeared in products marked with an organic certification. Einstein's rule. What is chlorantraniliprole, and why is its presence in organic products an absolute scandal? Chlorantraniliprole is a potent insecticide that attacks the nervous system of insects. The entire point of organic certification is that synthetic chemicals like this are never used. When you pay higher prices for organic food, you expect zero synthetic pesticides. You expect farming methods that protect the environment and your health. Finding this banned substance means either the supplier committed fraud, the certification system completely failed, or both happened at once. This discovery shatters the one escape route Lidl tries to offer. They always say, if you want to be safe, just buy from our organic line. Now we know that even this supposedly safe option can't be trusted. In May of 2025, Lidl recalled new potatoes from batch L217 because pesticide levels exceeded the legal limits. Their rye flour was pulled from shelves after testing positive for ochratoxin A, a mycotoxin that is a potential carcinogen. This disturbing pattern repeats itself with products like Rocky Mountain Wildflower Honey. The name is designed to make you think of pristine, local honey from American mountains. But the labels revealed the shocking truth. It was a blend of honeys from Ukraine, Vietnam, Lithuania, and China. In fact, European authorities pulled these exact products after their own lab tests detected unusual sugar profiles. Another product branded as Sierra Nevada Pine Honey to suggest a pure origin from California's mountains was traced back to the very same questionable company. The Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, didn't just stand by and watch. Back in 2014, it hit Lidl with a penalty of nearly $500,000 for misleading advertising. Then, in 2018, it issued a ruling against Lidl for its absolute satisfaction or your money back campaign. Lidl abruptly ended the promotion after less than 2 weeks, breaking its own advertised promises. As a result, they were forced to create an educational platform for consumers, conduct training for consumer advocates, and hand out vouchers worth at least $60,000. And the scrutiny hasn't stopped. Current investigations in 2024 and 2025 are examining whether Lidl is using intentionally deceptive promotional tactics on its multi-buy deals. Huge fonts scream about low prices, while microscopic fine print hides the fact that you have to buy multiple items to get that price. I know this has been some incredibly tough information to hear. After learning these facts, your first instinct is probably to avoid Lidl forever. But I promised I wouldn't leave you high and dry. You don't necessarily have to switch supermarkets. You just have to completely change the way you shop there. Your Lidl Survival Guide starts right now. Inside Lidl, there is a hidden world where genuine quality actually exists. You just need to know where to find it. The Lidl Bio-Organic line, despite the horrifying apple scandal, still generally performs better in most independent tests when the products come from legitimate, verified sources. The solution, therefore, requires your constant vigilance. Always check the batch numbers on products against the official recall lists published by the FDA. You must scrutinize the product labels, especially for the country of origin. Deceptive names like California Sunshine are meant to suggest American sourcing, while the fine print might reveal the product came from halfway around the world. For shoppers willing to pay a premium for peace of mind, Whole Foods Market offers trustworthy alternatives. Sprouts Farmers Market provides products where the organic certification undergoes much more rigorous verification, and stores like Natural Grocers often maintain stricter standards for their suppliers. Now for my 3 golden rules for you. The first rule is all about the ingredients list. If the ingredient list reads longer than 5 items, put it right back on the shelf. My second rule is all about a simple visual inspection. Those white stripes running through a raw chicken breast are actually scars, the result of unnaturally rapid industrial-scale growth. It's a sign that you're getting less protein and a whole lot more fat. The third rule centers on the integrity of the packaging. Always check for broken seals, strange colors, or any products that have clearly been stored outside of their required temperature range. Your family's health is not something you can find in the clearance bin, no matter what the weekly Aldi flyers promise you. These 4 product categories are merely the visible tip of a massive iceberg of contamination, all lurking just beneath those bright yellow price tags. Every shopping trip has now become a choice between your wallet and your actual health. If this investigation has opened your eyes to the hidden costs of shopping at discount grocers, please share this video with every parent you know. Click subscribe to stay up to date with our next discoveries about food safety. Let us know in the comments below which discount store product has shocked you the most. Remember that the lowest price often carries the highest cost. Shop smart and stay vigilant. Protect your family.